Independence. No experience is needed, and as a volunteer, you'll receive step-by-step support. Visit arkansastv.gov/events to find an event near you.
Did you know our station is also celebrating an anniversary? After 60 years on the air, we continue to be focused on creating local programs for all Arkansans by Arkansans. And we're previewing 2 new ones this spring. Hosted by beloved Arkansas personality Craig O'Neill, Arkansas Taste Kitchen brings cooking at home to life with a local master chef,
all right, thank you, baby.
From the University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College, and a nutrition expert from the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, showcasing that a healthy, affordable meal can be both flavorful and satisfying.
And then we have Taste Buds, a celebration of food in the natural state. Hosted by actor-comedian Brett Eiler, each episode will highlight Arkansans' favorite places to eat, all while catching up with restaurant owners and locals about what makes these dishes favorites in Arkansas.
But that's not all. We have a fan favorite returning, and for that, why don't we call up the star herself? Hello?
Brian, hello! We've got all new episodes of Blueberry's Clubhouse coming, and this spring, you can get a sneak peek right here on Arkansas TV. And if you missed the premiere, you can watch it on YouTube later. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. There's going to be a meteor shower and new friends from outer space, and
All around Blueberry, don't spoil it.
Oh, right. Of course.
Thanks, Blueberry. Well, that'll do it for now.
Be sure to follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Oh, bro.
Put on old Joker out there, and it just felt so good to have a great face. Spin on the powers, but still kind of incredible.
All right, you see the Quitman Bulldogs. No quitting them, baby. Winning a championship today. Your 2026 champs. I've got Coach Timothy Hooten here. We talked on the phone a couple days ago. I said, maybe we've been talking after a championship. Here we are, 49 years in. You look as pumped up and happy as ever. Tell me what this means to you.
Well, it's fantastic. These girls have worked so hard for me. You know, we won a cross-country championship, 7th in a row. You know, everybody's coming after us, and now to do this, and I know we're just going to go home and go win the track championship now. I mean, it's just, these girls, they just, like I said, you can see it. They didn't quit. They got down. We couldn't hit a shot in the first quarter, but there was no quit in them, and I think we did a great job taking their shooter out. Davis, I think her name is number 22, but she'd never played against Farville before, and Farville is a player.
Scrappy, let's talk about her.
Whirling dervish.
The MVP. She had 9 steals today. It just felt like she was a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the standard game for her. She just, she didn't get as many rebounds today because she was out of position, but against a lot of teams we play, when she's our leading rebounder too. She wasn't today, but I'm telling you, the girl's just a specimen when it comes to, she hits a huge 3.
Yes.
And like I said, she just keeps our team together.
What was the difference in the second half? You guys so much more explosive offensively in that third quarter, Coach.
Well, I thought we were playing on our heels the first half. I mean, we weren't doing what we did, and that's what we talked about at halftime. It's like, why are we not playing the Quitman game? Why aren't we trying to play their game? You don't have to prepare, for another team if you'll just play your game, and that's what we didn't do the first half.
9 threes today. How much did that open up the offense for you?
Yeah, that's pretty standard for us. I mean, we like to go inside out. Our post players in the second half, I thought, did a much better job than they did in the first half, getting the ball inside. We got them in foul trouble. They're big girls in foul trouble. And so that makes it a little more difficult for them, too, when they have to play with 4 fouls.
Hey, your intensity is palpable. Your enthusiasm is real. I don't care how long you've been coaching. You feel as into it as any coach out there. You earned it. Congratulations. Hey, your team represented you awfully well tonight. You should feel really good about that.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. And now the hits keep coming, right? From Timothy Hooten to our girl, Madeline Barble. Here we go. And look again, Madeline Let's take a quick look here at the Champions gear, the Quitman Champions gear, which you can order for yourself right now. I'm sure you'll be wearing some of that soon. ArkansasHighSchoolSports.com for that. Miss Madeline, what a game. 9 steals. You average 5 per game. You obviously take the defensive end of the floor seriously. Talk about how much your defense, the team's defense, meant to winning the championship tonight.
Coaches asked us, go out there, give them 32 minutes of absolute dog, and we just went and did that. The girls, I don't know, coaches told us to get in their grill, and we were lighting them up.
I was going to ask you, how did you finally find a rhythm offensively to kind of get things going? Because they definitely tried to set a tone defensively early.
I don't know, I got down a little emotionally, but then I was like, okay, well, I gotta, I'm here, I gotta be a team member. So I had to find that rhythm really quickly.
How you feeling?
I feel
You took a
great.
little hit. How's
Right?
your face?
Yes, ma'am,
Are
I
we
did.
good?
I'm fine, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Adrenaline's
good.
still on me.
You were like, I'm not coming out of this game. We saw that, and obviously your team really responded in the second half. Just give me a quick thought on, you guys win so much. I'm sure you expected to win, but your opponent tonight, Sloan Hendricks, they were throwing punches in that first half. You guys kind of had to find your way a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. It's all right, though. That's just part of the game. It's physical sport.
I love how calm you are about it, and you're only a junior, so I'm sure you're already thinking, we got a crew next year can contend, right?
She's got
yeah.
track season first.
That's right, Alyssa. That's right.
Track season first. Congratulations, Maddie, on the win and the MVP nod. Well deserved.
Hey, thank you so much. Enjoy it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Outstanding stuff from your tourney MVP. That's Miss Madeline Barville, who had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 steals in the victory to earn the tournament MVP. Upcoming 2A boys after we wrap it here. As Alyssa said, all eyes on Barton to see how they respond after the adversity against England. They'll play Mount Vernon Enola, and then tomorrow, the 3A girls at noon, Manila and McGee, followed by the boys at 1:45, Newport and Osceola. And Alyssa, what a game tonight. What a weekend. It was so much fun calling that game with you, and I'm just ready to go watch some more basketball right now.
Well, we got one more. We got a lot more. So I'm excited too, JP, on what the rest of the weekend has for us here with high school basketball.
Well, you are a rock star, and I
As are
appreciate
you,
your
Fred.
hanging out
It's
with
been
me.
fun,
It
yes.
has been fun.
Thank you.
And we'll do it again, okay?
Let's do it.
Hey, tremendous crew. You folks are awesome to watch and be a part of it. And thank you for supporting high school athletics in the great state of Arkansas. A lot more to come all weekend. For my broadcast partner, Alyssa Orange, I'm Josh Bertuccini. We'll be seeing you all weekend on Arkansas TV Sports.
Sir, you might be ready. Should be right by the big old pond. Oh, I see her. Keep on saying no. Thanks. Wait. Right?
3, 2, 1. Who is Kanan Sanders?
Boom, Peak Seat, race it back.
Kanan, he's just a champion.
It's 100 miles an hour wherever he is,
His enthusiasm is contagious.
Kanan's personality is way bigger than Kanan.
That's just Kanan. You meet him one time and you know him the rest of your life.
Arkansas is all about the Razorbacks. There's nothing else.
If you're in Arkansas and you're a sports fan, you're for the Razorbacks.
Hey, say, Razorbacks!
When he was 3 months old, took him to the Razorback game. 3 weeks later, he had to have open heart surgery.
There's probably not any illness or birth defect that he didn't have to conquer it one way or another.
He was born with VSD in his heart. He was born with an intestinal blockage, and he was born deaf. They gave us no hope that we were going to get to keep him. They all fought for him just like he was going to be a superstar one day.
This is my room. I got a big helmet, Arkansas helmet right here. It's my favorite helmet all the time.
This is a copy of the picture that is in ESPN courtyard in Bristol, Connecticut.
The ESPN Hall of Fame, hey, we weren't surprised at all.
As soon as they come out with a fan Hall of Fame, what bigger fan is there than Kanan Sandy of the Arkansas Razorbacks? Good, bad, ugly, it didn't matter. He's always there, always cheering.
I love the Hall of Famer, and it's an honor.
The two most famous people in Cave City are Ricky Medlock, who played for the Razorbacks, and then even more famous is Kanan Sandy.
They had called us and said, we want Kanan we're going to do a 2-point conversion, and Kanan's going to run the ball in. Everything, we're standing on the sideline, all of a sudden the news crews start running, and they go, what's going on? They said, Coach Bielema has decided he wants a 50-yard touchdown with Kanan. What? They go running down the field, and the only thing I hear is one of the SIDs give Kanan the ball, and they shove it in his hand, and they said, don't you dare drop this ball in front of 30,000 people. That's good. All right.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
I love this.
That's him putting Kanan in an ambulance when the dreaded gallstone thing. He called me. He said, Mom, I don't feel good. And he was in the bathroom, and I said, well, let's get to the couch. And I got him to the couch.
Oh, look.
He quit breathing. He just turned completely blue. He fell over on the couch, and his eyes just fixed, and I just panicked.
I think it really resonated to her that, how fragile his health was. They've just been everything to each other, and they have fought for each other in so many ways.
And we went through rehab and things, so we're probably got back what we're going to get back, but it's good enough. Woo! Hey, Zoe! Kanan always followed all the commits. And it was like one week we said, hey, so-and-so is playing Friday night at a football game. Let's go and watch him play.
He wants to see those guys come be a Razorback. And I promise you that has made an impact. And I mean, that's special. I don't know anybody else that does that in the country.
He's back in full force. He sure is.
Welcome, Mr. Kanan Sandy.
He's loved. Kanan loves people, and we love Kanan.
He's the most honest, outgoing, loving person I guess I've ever seen.
He impacts so many people's lives. It's a great example of what one person can do.
Get up! Hey, say!
He can bring so much joy to the people across the state of Arkansas. I mean, it's immeasurable what that means.
Hey, say!
Kanan is the product of other people's love.
Hey, say! Catch that
With their love, and they're the ones that have made Kanan famous.
They're plugged up down below
They made Kanan famous
There's a
because
block
they
down
just
below
poured their love into him. It's because they're so good, and they've just
like
opened
power
their hearts
bomb.
to him.
You see a lot of stuff plugged up good. My charger plugged in.
Since 1937, the electric cooperatives of Arkansas have been providing power to homes, farms, and businesses across our state. The cooperatives are member-owned and work together to serve Arkansans. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas proudly support high school students and athletics in Arkansas and hope you enjoy watching the state championship games on Arkansas TD Sports. Better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau Insurance has offered coverage for automobiles, homes, farms, and lives across Arkansas. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association. More at afbic.com.
Oh, God, took mine. Oh. Yeah, I thought Chucky done took my laptop charger thinking it was his, and he was going to find out the hard way.
Welcome into Hot Springs and Arkansas TV Sports. It has been a great opening day of the high school state championships here at Bank OZK Arena. Back-to-back Earl titles for the boys and the girls. And we just watched another great title get claimed here, Wes, when Quitman got over on Sloan Hendricks. It was a heck of an intensely played game. Defense kind of ruled the day, and we've got a good one coming up for you here in the 2A boys as well.
No doubt. This is a Barton team that, of course, has been in the news here recently after their semifinal game against England. Barton missing 5 of their players in this game, but not key players. And then with Mount Vernon and Enola, this team 34-5 this season. You win 34 games, you're good.
There's no doubt about it. And Barton is an awfully good team as well. 33-5 on the season. We've got a great matchup for you coming up. Don't go anywhere. We will talk a lot more about it in a moment on Arkansas TV Sports. This is the 2A Boys State Championship presented by Centennial Bank.
This broadcast is underwritten in part by...
Since 1937, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have been providing power to homes, farms, and businesses across our state. The cooperatives are member-owned and work together to serve Arkansans. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas proudly support high school students and athletics in Arkansas and hope you enjoy watching the state championship games on Arkansas TD Sports. Better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
This is UAMS, an Arkansas Academic Medical Center, where research discoveries bring new hope and cures, where care is delivered by doctors who also train the next generation of health professionals, where specialists deliver treatment with compassion and respect for all patients across Arkansas. This is UAMS.
You know, I think sports are really big to a lot of people, and because it's an important part of our fabric in our community. And the one good thing about what I've seen is it's high quality production. You know, you think of the small communities all over Arkansas, it's a big deal that they can turn on the TV or DVR or whatever, and know they're going to get a quality product. And so I think it just expands the focus of what PBS is doing. You know, Arkansas PBS is doing a great job, and I think it's part of education.
Centennial Bank supports communities across Arkansas and is a proud supporter of the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas TV Sports, providing financial services since 1999. Member FDIC. More at my100bank.com.
Everett Buick GMC provides vehicles to Arkansans and supports local organizations. Community involvement has been part of our story for generations. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas TV Sports. More at everettbgmc.com.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau Insurance has offered coverage for automobiles, homes, farms, and lives across Arkansas. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association. More at afbic.com.
Welcome back to the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships 2A Boys Basketball here, our nightcap of the 4 games. Mount Vernon and NOLA, the Warhawks, 34-5, 12-2 in conference under head coach Drew Blocker. How did they get here? Well, they beat Johnson County Westside 71-39, Izard County 68-48, and a narrow victory over Sloan Hendricks 62-59. And now they get these Barton Bears at 33-5. Their player to watch, Wes, they got a couple of really good ones here, and Wyatt Sanders is a double-double waiting to happen. 18 points and 10 rebounds on the season, and he is one of their key cogs. 6 foot 170, pretty impressive rebounding numbers for a guy that size.
And in the semifinal game against Sloan Hendricks, he had 33 points. Pretty big time game in the semifinals to get your team to the finals.
And let's talk about our keys to the game here. And again, these are two teams that know each other a little bit. Mount Vernon and NOLA able to knock off Barton back on February 28th in a close game, 63-60. Gotta love rematches. Gotta protect the basketball and crash the boards here tonight against this Barton team that we know is very active all over the floor. All right, let's flip over to the Barton Bears, Wes, and walk through it here. They beat Mountainburg 71-49, Woodlawn 79-49, cruising, right? Yep. Then they get to England, 52-51, and we all know what happened there. And again, a lot of people talked about what happened after that game, but bottom line is that's a really good England team, 29-7. They were 15-1 in conference too. They won 3 out of 4 against that bunch to get here to their first ever state championship. And there's the man, Christian Williams, the 6'2 senior, 18.7 a game. He's a Brinkley transfer, 3-time All-Stater. He shoots over 50% from the floor. Keys to the game for them. Can they get him sped up? Can they turn up that D and force turnovers tonight? We will see what happens.
Barton only allows 42 points a game. So that's what you need to know about their defense. They're going to get after you, but when they played the first time, Mount Vernon and NOLA, 63 points. So they were able to score and able to take care of the ball against this Barton team.
They've got great length, Barton does, and Keelan Green, 6'6 senior, is in their starting lineup, over 10 points and right at 8 rebounds a game. Jordan Humphrey, 5'9 a senior, 6 foot Quintarian Wilson, 3 assists, a couple steals per game. Anderson Smith, and we mentioned Williams on the other side. Boston Corin, 13 points a game for him. He also dishes out 4 assists. Where's number 1? Number 5, Noah Watson, at 14 points a game. He gets buckets, I'm told. Wyatt Lloyd, 6 foot sophomore, 9 points. We mentioned Sanders and Javarin Lewis, 3 points, 3 rebounds, and it will be Barton basketball to open play here with Green has it on the wing. They're going to work it around the perimeter against this zone defense out of the gate from Mount Vernon and NOLA.
Yeah, they're going to make Barton shoot from outside. Look at them pack it in.
MVE's defense holding them at bay. Pull-up jumper, though, good for Jordan Humphrey. And the 5'9 senior opens the scoring in this 2A boys state title game. 30 seconds in.
Yeah, he only averages 9 points a game, but looked like he was ready to shoot on that first possession.
Into the corner, baseline drive. We talked about our key to the game, and there he is. Wyatt Sanders, thank you very much, making us look pretty smart. The long, flowing locks with the headband.
Nice spin move on the baseline. Good looking touch.
Baseline drive on the other side for Barton, getting right to the rack. And big boy basketball, Quintarian Wilson muscling his way inside for the score to put his team back on top by 2. Looking for the first championship ever here. Yep, good trap there, Wes. Going to get a jump ball. It's the first final since 2009 for the Warhawks. And again, the Bears looking for their first ever state title, and they think they've got the team to do it. We're a little about a minute in here, just over a minute in. Barton up by 2, 4-2. Westmore, Justin Acre here courtside at Bank OZK Arena. Looking forward to this one. 2 teams that have had a ton of success. And you get that. I mean, you get an occasional upset winner, right? I mean, you think about a Little Rock Central, West in the 6A. Maybe a lot of folks did not expect them to be here in the title game, but looking forward to that matchup with Bryant coming up in the nightcap on Saturday. There's a miss by the Warhawks, rebounded by the Bears, and they're going to work on the other end. There goes Christian Williams, kicks to the corner. 3 on the way for Wilson. No, sir. And a big rebound by the 6'5 senior Lewis.
After 3 consecutive makes, we've had back-to-back misses.
Austin Corin, the high post. Sanders going to work in the lane. Jump stop, kick out. And boy, that intense man-to-man defense for Barton. Getting after him. Vernon and NOLA trying to work against it. The feed inside. Sanders up off the glass and good. Good pace of possession that time, West, by the Warhawks. And they find their big dog inside again, and Sanders going right to work.
Shields the defender off of him, able to get the shot off.
Just can't get over the fact he's 6 feet and rebounding the basketball like he has this year. There's a three-point bomb by Humphrey, who's getting going early on here today for Barton. That puts them back in front 7-4.
Average is just 9, but he's already got 5.
Sanders at the free throw line. Swings and kicks to the baseline, back out. And they'll reset. Ooh, a near steal there by Williams. He hasn't gotten involved offensively. He's trying to get involved defensively. Sanders flips one up at the rim. Nice ball movement. They couldn't get it to go. And now Barton wants to run, and a hammer by Anderson Smith with the left hand of the senior. Punishing the rim with that one, and that extends the lead to 5. He has 5, 9-4.
Had to fight off his teammate for that ball.
Yeah, I thought they were going to run into each other. Some tough spacing. Nice scoop shot, but no finish for Noah Watson. And here go the Bears a little too quick that time. Stolen back by Corin. He wants to penetrate. He's going to scoop it up. That is no good. Got to finish at the rim. Sanders there, luckily, though. And he sticks it back up and in to make it 9-6.
They had missed 3 straight right at the rim until he got that rebound and put it back in.
Sanders cures a lot of ills. Like penicillin. The guy could fix just about anything. Very impressive, and that gets him within 3. Baseline drive, hanging in the air. Tough shot. Good defense by Mount Vernon and Nola without fouling by the Warhawks. And the ball gets tipped out to the baseline. It'll stick here with the Bears. 4:32 to go in the first quarter in this 2A Boys State Championship game. Nice inbound play, pump fake, shot up and one. Christian Williams, there he is. We were waiting for him to get involved, and he does in a big way to extend the lead to 5 and to go to the free throw line. I don't know what happens. I don't know how algorithms work, Wes. I don't know how most things work. You know that about me. I'm on my timeline today on Twitter, and something pops up of him jumping and taking the ball between his legs and dunking it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know who posted it, but I was like, I can't wait to see this kid play in person.
He is a good-looking athlete. 2-sport star. What do you think he plays in football?
I don't know. Maybe a receiver and defensive back. Is he a two-way guy? I mean, pretty long, pretty quick. I think he could probably do just about anything you need him to do. I haven't seen his arm. I don't know. Maybe he can play quarterback too. There's a corner shot that may have been partially blocked. Lewis's shot comes up way short, and Barton has him doubled up and trying to add to a 6-point lead. There's a jumper. Oh, my goodness. Christian Williams inside. Christian Williams outside, and the Barton Bears are in control. 4 minutes left, and we're going to take the media timeout here. It's 15-6. Barton blitzing Mount Vernon and Nola in the early going. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas TV Sports.
So today was the first annual Harvest for Hope event. There's so much going on in agriculture right now. So we talked about what could we do to have an immediate impact for farmers. So we said, let's put a concert together and let's have it for to raise awareness of a topic that not a lot of farmers want to talk about.
So many people across the state support Arkansas agriculture, and we need to, because we don't just feed our families. We feed the state, we feed the United States, and we feed the world right here in Arkansas.
Coming soon on Arkansas TV. Centennial Bank supports communities across Arkansas and is a proud supporter of the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas TV Sports, providing financial services since 1999. Member FDIC. More at my100bank.com.
This is UAMS, an Arkansas academic medical center, where research discoveries bring new hope and cures, where care is delivered by doctors who also train the next generation of health professionals, where specialists deliver treatment with compassion and respect for all patients across Arkansas. This is UAMS.
Yeah, Fat Boy Store. There you go. Bro.
Drew Blocker trying to get his Mount Vernon and Nola Warhawks settled down. It's a 6-0 run by Barton. They take their largest lead of the game, 15-6. You know Chris Williams over on that Barton sideline is very excited. Great start for him. in this team. 6 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the three-point line. Made their only free throw. 75% to start the game. He'll take that.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. There's no doubt about it. Is Mount Vernon a Nola ball as we get back to live action here after the media timeout. Drive and kick. And that man-to-man defense for Barton causing problems, but their offense has been clicking at a high rate. There's a step-back 3 for Wilson. Long rebound, and a good job by, or Watson, excuse me, good rebound and stick-back for Noah Watson. And he took a risk there, Wes, because if he doesn't get to that basketball, it's a dunk on the other end for Barton. But a good job sticking to it and following his shot in for the score, and they needed that badly to get it to 15-8.
Look at that zone. Look at that. Almost 5 guys in the paint.
Back outside to Williams. Better keep an eye on him. He'll rise up and shoot, and that is short. Sanders couldn't come up with a rebound initially, but does tip it to himself. And we will go back the other way for the Warhawks. They're within 7, getting downhill. And there's a travel by Boston Corin. Trying to get rid of it. Got off balance and couldn't do it. And so to go back to the Bears, 7-point margin with just over 3 minutes to play in this first quarter.
And Barton pressure right there. The defense got him sped up, a little bit out of control.
Yeah, you talk about quarterbacks in the pocket sometimes, Wes, seeing ghosts, and I think they probably make you uncomfortable even when there isn't a defender in the vicinity. They keep going so fast. It's so hard to deal with. In the corner, Anderson Smith. Back to Jordan Humphrey. Again, that zone, they're just happy to sit back there and watch Barton work. Just inside the three-point line, Williams rising up. The long 2 is good. He is off to a fine start. 8 for him now in the first period. 17-8. On the other end, shot up no good, but a foul will go against the Bears, and that's Wyatt Lloyd on the drive. Just a sophomore. 6 feet, 165 pounds, averaging 9 a game.
Took that aggressive to the basket. Drew a little contact, goes to the free throw line. Try to cut into this 9-point deficit.
Fouls on the senior Green. And that free throw, no good for Lloyd. Tried to get the block and reached across his arm there. And that's the quintessential getting your hand, not with your hand in the cookie jar. Second free throw is good. 17-9. And Barton looking to the sideline for the call. Posting outside Green, who just had that foul a moment ago. Draws a double team, cross court, catch and shoot. Williams, that's no good. And a rebound for Noah Watson.
I was shocked he missed.
I know, me too. Exactly. Yeah, he didn't look like he had any intentions of missing any the rest of the night. There's a feed inside, poked away, and a steal. Into the hands of Quintarian Wilson. Transition, it's stolen back. Good hustle by Wyatt Sanders and the Warhawks. Downhill, leaving it for Lloyd. Back outside, 3 on the way. That is short again. Maybe some nerves for Javarin Lewis. Had a tough shooting day so far. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay at this end for the Warhawks with 1:34 on the clock in the first quarter and 32 seconds on the shot clock.
Can be kind of deceptive shooting in here because the walls are so far back. Kind of short on both of those. Yeah. Maybe the first one was partially blocked, but that one was short all the way.
Get it into the backcourt to Watson. And now he'll bring it across and reset. And Bears and man-to-man throughout. There's a drive into the paint for Lloyd. Kick outside. Drive in for Corin. Tried to feed it into Sanders, and too many active hands in there for the Bears. Great hustle there by Wilson. They're going to get a run out to Williams, and he'll hammer it down. Oh, my goodness. He's into double figures with 10. 19-9 with 1:05 left in the quarter. And the Bears fans are on their feet.
He's outscoring Mount Vernon and Nola all by himself.
There's a near pick of the pocket, but a drive inside. And Sanders has it blocked. Green recovered nicely. And then a near steal in the backcourt. And here comes Williams after all that. Into the paint, alley-oop. And running into the side of the backboard is Anderson Smith. Williams pass a little off target. I guess he doesn't get to play quarterback. He led Anderson Smith into the corner of the backboard. I've never had that happen, but it didn't look very comfortable. Luckily, he didn't get hurt. And they're back up, and nobody's the worse for wear. It's 19-9, though. Barton very much in control, despite a missed opportunity in transition that time.
I was about to get out of my chair, because if he found a way to finish that one, that would have been absolutely incredible.
Sanders outside this time. He's been doing his work in the paint. There's a pump fake and drive by Watson. Got the ball pinned on his hip. Nearly stolen. Steps through 2 defenders. Finger roll no good. Cleared away by Williams. He can rebound too. They get it up quickly to Anderson Smith, and he'll wait on his teammates to settle in. I would always wait until Williams came back. It's usually a good move. Tyrion Wilson will get it to him. Christian Williams, a 6'2 senior. Between the circles with 8 seconds left. He's going to take this final shot, I'm guessing. Dribbles to the wing. Nope. Going to pitch it to the corner. 3 on the way. Good decision. 3 for Wilson. He's a 25% three-point shooter, but that was pure. 22-9 after 1. A Barton Bear blitzing in the first quarter. In control here in this two-way boys state title. This is the Centennial Bank State Championships on Arkansas TV Sports.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ken Worden, Commissioner of the Arkansas Division of Higher Education and a member of the Arkansas 250 Commission. As we approach America's 250th anniversary, communities across Arkansas are preparing to celebrate our shared history. We're working with local leaders to support meaningful, locally driven events that honor the people, places, and stories that shaped our state and nation. Visit america250.ade.arkansas.gov and join us as we connect with our nation's history, celebrate Arkansas' unique story, and contribute to the state's future success.
Short. Okay, so Bart's done that before, and I'm not a sports guy.
Everett Buick GMC provides vehicles to Arkansans and supports local organizations. Community involvement has been part of our story for generations. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas TV Sports. More at everettbgmc.com.
Well, trivia time for the boys 2A game. What is the record for the most rebounds for one player in a game? Rebounds, one game. You want to take a guess? Not even though you would never guess the player, but how many rebounds is the record for one game?
20?
Nope, not even close.
Well, I think I know what the record is for steals. I just saw it in the last game. The MVP in the last game for Quitman had 9 steals in that victory. Unbelievable. Inside out, Barton to start the second quarter, and they get the rattle and roll. Bucket good for the newly inserted Quintarian Davis. 6-foot senior, just off the bench, drills a three-pointer. I guess he was over there biding his time. I never could figure out how he can stay loose on the bench, but I spent a lot of time on it.
Well, he's just watching shot after shot go in. He's getting confidence watching his teammates shoot.
Well, 25-9 now. His team is very much in control of this one. There's an inbound. Sanders can't get it to go. Followed his own shot, stuck it back in. You talk about a crafty dude who plays way bigger than 6 feet, Wes. He's impressive.
Yeah, I had no idea he was just 6 feet tall. He plays like he's 6'4", 6'5". I bet he's got a pretty good vertical.
Well, he's actually listed here at 6'2", so I saw 6 foot when I was sent the numbers from one source. So we'll go with 6'2". That probably makes more sense. It's still impressive. There's a miss, finally by Barton, and cleared away by Wyatt Lloyd. There's a shot on the other end, no good, tipped out, but Barton comes away with it. And here is Jordan Humphrey leading the break. Up to Davis, inside they go, shot up and good. And Barton is way too efficient offensively right now, and they are making it look easy.
Too fast, too. I mean, they're just getting the ball down the court so quickly and getting shots off before they can even set up that zone.
That's exactly right.
Oh,
can't even get
oh dang.
Great behind the back pass.
Yeah, the biggest my size goes to 7'8".
Brilliant pass. I believe that was Corin that found him. Gorgeous finish.
And then I got my blue pipe ring.
And they needed that in the worst one.
And I got
with 6:40 to go, it's 27-13. And now you see Sanders all the way up to 10 points already.
Yeah, they just chip away, chip away. Here's a look at the replay. What a great pass. Behind the back pass by Boston Corin. 4 assists a game. That one's worth about 2 assists. Double it up.
And the 3-point play not converted. And Green clears it away for Barton. They lead by 14. They're going right back to it. Williams shot. Yes. I'll tell you what, I think Sanders came down right on top of that and popped it. That just shows you the strength of Christian Williams. Played right through it and still able to score it. He's got a dozen. The other way, layup, no. Again, got to finish those. Great take there by Noah Watson. Just could not finish it at the rim.
Well, you just saw it. One end of the court, hard, tough finish. Other end of the court, they blew one.
And wide open, didn't get touched. 6:05 to go. It's a 16-point lead for the Barton Bears. Pull-up jumper from 16. Knuckleball by Jordan Humphrey. No, but he draws the foul, and he'll get a couple of free throws here.
Mount Vernon and Nola wanted to walk. Coach is still talking to him. Not happy with some of the calls here tonight. The three before the end of the first quarter, Coach was wanting a moving screen at the top. That's why Christian Williams was able to drive in. His man got screened away, couldn't get there.
Humphrey, a 50% free throw shooter on the year, but he makes the first.
He's been working like champ.
He's a senior.
All right, Ben, that goes to the Ellis Martin. Good.
Second free throw for the righty. Also good. 30-13, now 31-13. Under 6 to go in the first half. Mount Vernon and Nola has got two jobs. Chip away here in the first half and hit the reset button at the break. They're in big trouble right now. There's a drive and kick, and there's a turnover and an unforced error. They've got them sped up, and they're having all sorts of problems, and they are not speeding up enough defensively to handle this Barton Bear offense.
Mount Vernon and Nola hasn't hit a three yet. They're 0 for 4. Barton is 4 for 7. Barton has gotten off to a very hot shooting night.
40-pointer on the other end. Wilson is good again. 34-13.
5 of 8. 3-point line.
It's a blitzing by the Bears.
Another turnover.
Poked away at the other end. But a recovery. Nice job. They score to get it 34-15.
Sanders needs some help.
There's no doubt.
So they're doing it for them.
Williams is getting all kinds of help. I don't know that he needs it. Ball poked away. Good hustle there. Good hands by Watson. Back over to Williams. Sizing it up. Floats a pass over to Humphrey. He'll pull for three. Got it. Knuckleball in the eye. Drilled it. 37-15. And Barton making it look easy. You watch this happen and you're thinking, how do these guys ever lose 5 games? They got inside, they got outside, they got defense. I mean, it's impressive. And they're not just running and gunning. I mean, they're running through an offense. They're just very efficient at getting great looks every time.
Well, they run the court really well. And when they get in transition, they finish. Tonight, they're running zone offense to perfection. 4 of 7 from the 3-point line. That would make it 5 of 8 now after that last make. That's absolutely phenomenal. They're shooting over 70% from the floor. And they made their lone free throw. You think about it, Mount Vernon and Nola's missed some easy shots around the basket. They've missed 2 free throws. They're doing the little, and 0 for 4 from the 3-point line. It's just a tale of 2 teams right now. You got one that's really hot, the other one's struggling.
Well, we are not quite halfway through this second quarter, and Barton is 5 of 6 from the floor in this quarter. They are 3 for 3 from 3, and they are 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Hard to beat a team like that.
Better defense?
Better defense. Yeah, you can't give up 74% beat much of anyone.
I'm sure it's pick your poison. Like I mentioned earlier, they're packing that zone in, daring them to shoot from the outside. I'm sure the stats show they're not a great. Barton on the year, 27% 3-point shooting team.
Well,
that's why they're packing the paint, daring them to shoot. Somebody learned to shoot.
Yeah, just at the right time. And a near turnover. Corin corrals it. I mean, it's just a constant pressure, too. There's no time to relax. Playing against teams like this is no fun. Watson dribbling left side. Kick out, drive downhill. And a kick to the wing. Nice take, and there's a good finish. Corin got all the way in. He finishes off the glass, and they need more of that. That gets them within 20. And that never feels good when you're cutting into a lead, and it's still greater than the number of points you have. There's a miss at the rim. They needed that. Jordan Humphrey missed it, and then a foul against the Bears.
Yeah, Corin and Watson both scored average double figures. He's got to get some help from Sanders. He can't, I mean, Heck, he can get another 33 tonight, and it's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
So he's got to get his teammates to step up and help out. That was a good start.
Austin Corin to the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Three-pointer on the way for Watson. There you go. A stop and a three. You do that a few more times, and maybe you got a game here. There's a drive inside right away. Back up off the glass. No offensive rebound by Green. Lost the handle, and Sanders coming out of there with it. He's making plays. So, on the other end, alley-oop, no good. Nice attempt at a catch and shoot for Wyatt Lloyd, but now Barton in transition. Green up off the glass and good. That was a tough turn of events. Quick 4-point swing in favor of Barton, and the lead back to 19. The Bears' relentless man-to-man defense, and they're going to call a block there on Quintarian Wilson, stepping inside and drawing the foul. With 3:27 to go, to 19-point margin. Bears in control here in the 2A state championship game. Centennial Bank bringing it to you on Arkansas TV Sports.
It's primetime on your time. Get more of your primetime favorites each weekday starting at 1:30 following our PBS Kids programs. Catch up on all the programs you love, including Exploring Arkansas, Nature, Antiques Roadshow, Arkansas Week, British Favorites, Mysteries, and more, beginning at 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. See the full schedule and all the ways to watch at myarkansaspbs.org/watch.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau Insurance has offered coverage for automobiles, homes, farms, and lives across Arkansas. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association. More at afbic.com.
This is UAMS, an Arkansas academic medical center, where research discoveries bring new hope and cures, where care is delivered by doctors who also train the next generation of health professionals, where specialists deliver treatment with compassion and respect for all patients across Arkansas. This is UAMS.
All right, a little earlier I asked you who has the record for the most rebounds in a game. It's Jack Thompson from Gravett, 1973. 35!
Wow. Wasn't even close.
Dennis Rodman couldn't even do that.
My 20 guess seems pretty ridiculous now.
Did he get every rebound?
A lot of them. Have to talk to him. 39-20 here. There aren't too many rebounds to get for Barton. They're making everything right now. And the Bears lead by 19. See if the Warhawks can find some answers. They're going to try a three-pointer. That'll help. Noah Watson warming up a little bit. 14 points a game this year for him. He's got 8 now in this championship game. And that cuts the lead to 16. Bears surveying that zone inside to Green, stepping through too easy.
Nice.
And Green is just a load to handle in there. 6'6" senior.
Also a football player.
Yeah. What a crafty move inside. Are you kidding me? Boston Corin? Where did everybody go? He lost them in the wash. That was impressive. He's got 4 now.
Oh, look at the steal from behind. Wasn't looking.
Corin again got tripped. Kristen Williams got his feet tied up with him. He was trying to get back in position. And with 2:28 to go, that's the 5th foul against Barton. So we will have free throws here. And this is what MVE needs, Wes, to chip away at this.
All right, you're down 16, 2.5 to go. Try to get it to single digits. You know, be down around 9 at the half. That's doable.
Boston Corin will shoot the free throws here. First one is good. Corin, a 6-foot senior. Goes 1 for 2, but an offensive rebound attempt by Sanders is denied by Christian Williams. 2:22 to go. The lead is 15 for the Bears. Crossover drive, Williams in. Kick out to the wing. Anderson Smith gives it up to Williams now. Had a look from the corner, didn't want it. Pitch it up top. Reset here. Drive inside, Green, no look. They're going to call a hold before he made the pass. Would have been a Barton layup.
Yeah.
There's 1:57 left. It's just a second on the Warhawks in this quarter. So baseline inbound for Williams. Gets the catch, goes up with it, too easy. Great find there by Quinterian Wilson, and Williams in perfect position, and he gets the score, and he's got 14 West. Drive inside, wild shot up, that's not the answer. For Corin, cleared away, and Williams wants to run. In the lane, floater up, no, got his own rebound. Back outside, and now the Bears turn away. Jordan Humphrey said, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna turn it away. Now he's gonna take it downhill all the way in, layup, no. Rebound Green, yes. Stick back, yes. That's not fair.
That's the size. 6'5", tallest player on the court by far, got the rebound and didn't even jump. He just kind of flipped it up there.
Green is impressive looking in there. So I've got him at 6'6". This lists him at 6'7", so you figured out he's definitely the biggest guy on the floor. That we can agree to. Nice feed up the court. Wilson, finger roll, yes. And they are blowing this thing wide open, Wes. 47-26, under a minute to go. And Mount Vernon Enola is in big, big trouble.
Barton only averages 66 points a game.
3 from the corner, that's good. Will Watson trying to keep him in it. Watson with 11. This team's going to have to be a whole lot better. They've switched into a man-to-man look here. They'll try to trap out front. Can't hold for one, but they can run the clock all the way down. Bears with 10 on the shot clock. Inside, shot at the rim, no. Green went in there to get it. I think actually Anderson Smith tipped his own miss.
He did.
That was a heck of an effort. And then a near steal, good hustle there by Wilson, be tipped out. 4.6 left for the Warhawks. They're down 20. Boston Corin will trigger it. Gets it into Watson. Got to go quickly. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. At the buzzer, no. Good look for Watson, but he couldn't get it to go. And at the half, Barton leads it by 20. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas TV Sports.
Since 1937, the electric cooperatives of Arkansas have been providing power to homes, farms, and businesses across our state. The cooperatives are member-owned and work together to serve Arkansans. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas proudly support high school students and athletics in Arkansas, and hope you enjoy watching the state championship games on Arkansas TV Sports. Better connected together. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas.
It is halftime at Bank OZK Arena, but don't go anywhere because this is Arkansas TV, and this is where we tell Arkansas stories. Plus, in a few minutes, Christina Munoz will introduce you to the Arkansas TV Student All-Stars. But first, we go to the inspirational story of high school student Dallas Cathy. Recently, Dallas got an unexpected opportunity and is using his voice to inspire young people across the state.
It's just the game, the atmosphere, the sounds. I like to hear the cracks of the bat, pop of the glove, and the crowd cheering. Special to me in baseball, you know.
I mean, he reminded me a lot of myself when I was a teenager in high school, just head over heels for the game of baseball.
For him to be able to come on our broadcast at Division I level and not only keep up, but be good at it, super impressive.
It was honestly shocking. I mean, you just don't let a 16-year-old kid go hang out in your press box, you know.
Dallas did a terrific job taking the weight off of my shoulders and that I could bounce off of for 2 to 3 hours and then just enjoy calling a ball game with. Yeah, you just so happen to be visually impaired.
as Jack Klein gets going with a swinging strikeout fastball upstairs.
And what a great way to open for Jack Klein.
Yeah, what a great way to open indeed. Top 10 in the OVC in strikeouts, and he adds another one to his season.
And as I said a million times, I would love to see another home run. So let's see if Martinez can do that.
Some of the struggles that I have is people are saying blind. How? So when I interviewed Dallas and I found out for the first time that he wanted to be a broadcaster, I went home and told my husband, and he said the same thing. How is that going to happen? And I said, Paul, I've been here 8 years, and the one thing I've learned is if they are determined to do something, they will find a way.
Dallas or any other child with any other handicap, that's not who they are. He is Dallas, who happens to be blind. That shouldn't define him, and that's how we felt. And it wasn't going to define him. It wasn't going to stop him.
Come on, even check this thing, see if it's in tune.
We did not learn he was blind until he was about 3.5 months old. I just said, okay, this is it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to dig. And he's going to be raised like any other kid on earth.
I've known about the game of baseball since I was probably 2 or 3. But my brother hit a ball from our garage to our shop and had started liking baseball. And, you know, it opened my eyes to baseball. My goal ever since I first played is to hit one over the fence. Still ain't done it yet. The park is big. I've got to figure out how to hit a ball first before I can hit one over the fence.
Miracle League started 10 years ago. Dallas was 7. We always worried about physical activity, and this is an opportunity that he would love.
I like to call myself the hardest hitter. I'm probably not, but I will say that I'm probably the most competitive one there.
It just kind of grew and it became a challenge, and Dallas has always been one to meet and exceed any challenge that he's ever been given.
Welcome inside the Dom Thompson press box. I'm Max Coltrane, joined by Dallas Cathy. Dallas is a 10th grader at Arkansas School for the Blind, and it's your first time here at Gary Hogan Field. How's it been so far?
Well, I'm loving it here, Max, and I can't wait to sit here and see some dingers.
Yeah, it might be a tough day for it. Some winds blowing in from center, but...
As part of the Arkansas School for the Deaf and Blind, all of our students get opportunities to have real-world experiences. For Dallas, that meant being able to pursue his dream of becoming a sports announcer.
You know, initially there was a question of how it would work and how prepared he would be, I suppose, but I realized pretty quickly into that first meeting the day before the game that he was the real deal and we were going to be just fine.
And that ball's gone.
What a shot by Cano. And he definitely keeps the hitting streak going with that bomb.
After meeting him in my office for the first time, I knew within 10 seconds he's going to be great.
He studies stats. He studies stats all day, every day of so many baseball teams.
He had, you know, sheets of paper, Braille, printed out with lineups, everybody's stats, where they're from.
And stepping up to the dish is number 27, Ryan Geck from Long Beach, California, bats .330.
And when he was talking, I literally had people calling and texting me going, are you sure that's Dallas? That doesn't sound like Dallas. He just turned into like this professional broadcaster.
His ability to listen to the count, the number of outs, knowing where we are in the lineup, knowing their pitcher on the mound, and what would be advantageous for the home team. He was on top of all that. To not be able to see a game, but yet call it as if you're watching it is so impressive.
You ever try to bunt when you're at the plate?
No, I really don't bunt. I really just swing. I swing for the fences. I may have had pressure at first, but we got into the game. We talked, we laughed, and I had one of the greatest times of my life.
I knew Dallas would break down doors, but what I didn't predict was that the kids who are disabled or blind or visually impaired watching that game, because trust me, this entire school was watching that game that night. One of the moms called and she goes, oh my gosh, you have no idea. My son learned how to dream. And that was magic. That's what this school is all about.
You can knock those barriers down. I was so happy for Dallas and so happy for what he can show others. That probably made my heart happier more than anything.
In broadcasting, the most important thing is that you have an unfiltered love for the game. and that's what Dallas showed in his short time, in his couple hours on the air.
I've always told myself if there's a will, there's a way, and so to any visually impaired or blind people that want to go out and broadcast, go chase your dreams. That's one of the best things you could ever do.
That young man will give the future no choice but to be bright for him.
The sky's the limit, and he is going to be an ambassador for blind people everywhere, and he's going to teach people that they're just like everybody else.
So many times I feel like vision cheats us. We miss so much that he doesn't.
And I expect that we'll see him probably on the TV here relatively soon.
Are you ready?
Whenever you are. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining. Welcome to KARK Channel 4. I am Dallas Cathy. This year, we are celebrating 29 years. That's it.
Great job.
Thank y'all so much. I'm pretty hard fist bumper.
What a great story, and Dallas has no plans of slowing down anytime soon. After he graduates from Arkansas School for the Deaf and Blind, he plans to pursue his passion of sports broadcasting. We look forward to hearing you on the air soon, Dallas. Now let's toss it over to Christina, and she's going to introduce you to some very hard-working student athletes. Christina?
That's right. Thanks, Steve. Earlier in the season, we reached out to schools all over the state looking for athletes who not only excel on the court, but in the classroom, too. Here's the Arkansas TV Student All-Stars class of 2026. We start things off in 1A with Maggie Tyrone of the Norfolk High School Panthers. Maggie maintains a 3.5 GPA, and when she isn't writing poetry, she plans to play college ball and major in psychology. Representing the boys is Keontae Wingfield, a senior point guard for the Nevada Blue Jays. Keontae holds a perfect 4.0 GPA and is headed to HVAC school after graduation. Moving to 2A, we have Caitlin Ledbetter representing the Acorn High School Tigers. A 4.0 student who loves the outdoors, Caitlin is set to pursue a career in nursing. For the 2A boys, it's Xavier Jones from the Fordyce Redbugs. Xavier carries a 3.9 GPA and is weighing his future between college football and the military. In Class 3A, meet Kenzie McCrotty of the Dover High School Pirates. She boasts a 4.2 GPA and plans to study speech pathology while staying active in her church and traveling. Representing the Newport High School Greyhounds is Jessen Russell. Jessen also holds a 4.2 GPA and aims to earn a business degree to transition into the real estate field. Halfway through the classifications, we find Sadie Meyer with the Highland Rebels, a 4.0 student athlete. Sadie has already signed to play at UT Martin. From Shiloh Christian, we have Duke Bowman representing the Saints. Duke has a 4.0 GPA and is committed to Simpson College to study finance and continue his basketball career. Representing 5A is Bailey Barton of the Beebe High School Badgers. With a 4.05 GPA, Bailey is committed to Ouachita Baptist University for nursing and serves as a director for local Pee Wee basketball programs. For the 5A boys, it's Mason Stallings from the Greenbrier High School Panthers, an avid hunter with a 4.04 GPA. Mason is headed to the University of Arkansas to study civil engineering. Rounding out the girls is Kylie Johnson of the Conway Lady Wampus Cats. A 4.0 sophomore, Kylie already has several college offers on the table, including the University of Arkansas. And finally, for the 6A boys, we have Sammy Kinsey from the Harbor Wildcats. Sammy holds a 4.1 GPA and is looking forward to playing college basketball at the next level. Congratulations, and keep up the good work. All right, Steve, it is about that time.
Yes, it is, Christina. Let's get you back out to Bank OZK Arena for the second half.
Here on the home of the high school basketball state finals, Arkansas TV.
C66.
Back here in Bank OZK Arena, Westmore, Justin Acre, it's the 2A Boys State Championship. A first half dominated by the Barton Bears. They lead 49-29 at the break. Mount Vernon Nola, reset button to be hit. And we were just perusing the numbers, Wes, and it's mostly the numbers of players that stood out to us after the first half, in addition to, of course, the Barton 20-point margin that they've established for themselves.
Mount Vernon and NOLA hasn't had a substitute. All 5 starters played every single minute, and Barton only had 1 substitute.
There's a three-pointer challenge, but bucket for Noah Watson. Right over the hand of Christian Williams. Defense a little bit late there. Actually, it may have been Wilson that was out there on him, but he was able to get it up and over him to cut it to 17. That was a tough shot, Wes. Well defended. On the other end, Williams trying to answer no, and there's Green again. Trying to pay dividends. Does. Can't score it, but a dunk back. Goodness gracious. Anderson Smith. Look out. I mean, the attacking nature of the Barton Bears, and you know how Bears can be sometimes. They're getting after it.
I talked to one of their radio guys at halftime and I asked him, is this the best half from Barton? And he said, if it wasn't, it's got to be close to it. Someone standing next to him, the fan said, oh, yes, definitely.
Sanders up and under, no. Rebound attempt by Wyatt Lloyd, no, but he's going to the free throw line. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much better you could have been. That first half was incredibly efficient.
Barton shot 66.7% from the floor, 66.7% behind the three-point line, and a perfect 3 for 3 at the free throw line. This is a team that came in shooting 27.5% from the three-point line. 27, and they shot 66.
You and I have talked a lot about teams that pick a bad day to have a bad day. They picked a great day to have a great day. Free throw's good there. And again, all you got to do, if you're Mount Vernon and NOLA, you got to just chip away. You can't get it all back at once. But 17 down the margin. And force the Bears to have a mistake-filled half, maybe. There's a near turnover. Good salvage there by Humphrey. He's going to go right back inside. Sanders denies at the rim. Great defensive play. Sanders doing a little bit of everything for them. There's a pull-up jumper by Watson, in and out. Sanders an offensive rebound attempt, no. Tipped away by Williams, racing to the other end. Ducks through, shot up, off the glass and good, and that is incredible. The strength of Christian Williams showing through there, very impressive.
I was about to say so strong.
He has 16 now, by the way. He's 2 points off of his average. Baseline drive, kick out. Good catch and shot in the lane. No offensive rebound. Back up with it. Swatted out of there. We do have a sub now. Logan McNair, 5'11" senior. Didn't have much fun on that one.
Yeah, we were given 2 key substitutes, but we didn't see either one of them. But quickly, Coach Blocker goes to the bench.
Into the corner. Lloyd in the paint, spinning, had it knocked away. Corralled by Corin. Now he'll drive inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. And Williams, an easy flat-footed rebound. His team up by 19. Behind the back dribble. Ross Corin in the process, all the way in. Wild shot up, and that's going to be an offensive foul. And Williams out of control. And welcome to the game, Logan McNair. Earned your time on the floor. Took a charge against the out-of-control Christian Williams. And I'm telling you something, that kid is built like a safety. I don't want any part of that. It took some guts for Logan McNair to stand in there. And he was set up. That was brilliant. Great play.
I wondered if McNair came in for defense and to also help, because he's got a little size down low, you know, just to push around some guys.
Go in there and take 3 or 4 charges, could you? I'm waiting for to pull up for a 3 and say that's why. There's a drive by Watson. Back outside, pump fake. He's a crafty step through, had it knocked away. There's a reach in. Listen, Logan McNair's having an impact here.
Yeah. That's what you need. Get some quality minutes from some of your guys on the bench.
Got a brace on that right wrist. A thumb, looks like maybe. Trying to support over there.
It's got to see.
Inbound, wild shot right, no. Gary collects it right off the green, off the rim rather, and running the other way. Ball saved in by the Warhawks, but tipped in the hands of Wilson. He'll drive baseline off the glass and good. I mean, going right for the Warhawks.
Everything going right for Barton. Lost it in midair, got control of it, flipped it in.
If you're the Warhawks, you start hoping to catch some breaks, and you're just not getting it. There's another steal.
That's what he called for.
Wilson. And he will lay it up and in. That is not even fair.
Bro, that's impressive.
By Noah Watson, get back defensively.
That's motor and not the dog back.
23-point lead, 4:41 to go. We'll keep it here for a moment.
Mount Vernon and Nola hit a couple shots early, and he thought, okay, well, maybe chip away, get back in this, make it a game. And Barton has responded. Barton has hit some key shots, got the good steal there, lays it in. Lead is back up to 23.
Good stuff. They call you when they need it.
Making it interesting, Barton doesn't.
Mount Vernon and Nola has been giving up 52 points a game this year. Barton has 57, and we're halfway through the third quarter. It's just a great offensive game for Barton.
They've been brilliant.
And I would say Barton is a team that's known for defense. And look, their defense leads to offense, gets them some easy buckets, and we've seen that tonight. But to come in and shoot like they did tonight, if it holds and we get to talk to head coach Chris Williams, I got to ask him about the shooting display from this team, if he's seen anything like it this year.
It's very impressive. By the way, our officials for tonight's game, Michael Thessing is our referee. The umpires are
Scraper. He did it right there.
Ray Rogers. Doing a good job tonight. Haven't had a lot of whistles, Wes. That first half seemed like it moved very quickly.
See total fouls called in this game. 9? Yeah.
Like that. Well, the athleticism shining through, the shot-making ability.
One of the things I've noticed so far, it's just day one, but the officials have been letting them play.
They did. I'm telling you, that game was about as physical a game as I've ever seen. And there's another steal. That's not the answer. You want to get back into it. Humphrey alley-oop, and the finish by Wilson on the other side.
Yeah, I ran into one of the officials for the Quitman Sloan Hendricks game. He was like, man, those are two physical teams. We could have been here all night, but we were trying to learn to play.
Yeah.
With what you had to do.
There was a lot of that. There was a lot of bumping and pushing and a lot of intense defense. And again, the senior MVP
definitely needed more fans.
Madeline Fargo go with 9 steals. Just incredible.
And she took some shots. There were a couple times she looked a little upset.
Good inbound there to Sanders. Thought he had a clear path to the bucket. He ends up traveling with it. And the Bears harassing in all sorts of different ways defensively. And holding on to a 25-point lead. Williams against 2 defenders, gets it across. They're just making every right decision. Wilson steps through, layup. Yep, got it again.
Christian Williams looks like he can play college ball.
I think that's safe to say.
Doing something. I don't know if it's football, basketball, great.
There's a block at the rim by Green. And he scrambled for it. And McNair's hustling. They're going to get a tie-up, I believe. And all right, 3:46 to go. Barton is having an absolute blast in those championship games. 61-34. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas TV Sports.
Since 1937, the electric cooperatives of Arkansas have been providing power to homes, farms, and businesses across our state. The cooperatives are member-owned and work together to serve Arkansans. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas proudly support high school students and athletics in Arkansas, and hope you enjoy watching the state championship games on Arkansas TV Sports. Better connected together. The electric cooperatives of Arkansas.
Centennial Bank supports communities across Arkansas and is a proud supporter of the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas TV Sports, providing financial services since 1999. Member FDIC. More at my100bank.com.
You just got these truck, and you're like, oh. So like to get a hold of them, you're like, dang, I'm trying to get over here.
Let's take a look at our student athlete all-star, brought to you by Arkansas TV Sports. It is Xavier Jones, the senior for Fordyce, 3.9 GPA. He's going to play college football and join the military. Congratulations, Xavier Jones.
Yeah, now it makes sense. Well, that truck never gets confused. That dude is like
down the there. He's blocking a shot and wants to defend the country.
Bro, that
much respect.
Right, yeah, he walks the line.
Well, here
That truck
in
has
Hot
never
Springs,
been
it is
this
blowout
street.
city right now. Barton
He
all
makes sure it's
over
got new lights.
Vernon Enola.
I mean, bro,
and the Warhawks have not had anywhere close to enough answers to make this game interesting.
You know, we talk to coaches all the time, and they tell us that you can't go back to what happened the first time we played, or even the first 2 times. This is a perfect example. How Mount Vernon Enola beat Barton 63-60 just a few weeks ago in the regional finals. And it's just a complete reversal tonight.
It's remarkable. You can, I mean, I just cannot imagine a scenario when you watch this happen. But it is amazing. We've seen it before, even at the highest level. I mean, teams that play competitive games and then you can fall into a 25-point blowout a couple of games later. It's pretty crazy. There's a wild drive inside. Again, those are not the kind of shots you're going to get back into this game with.
It's sweet. I mean,
everything coming way too easy for the Barton Bears.
Yeah, Mount Vernon and Enola hasn't been able to finish, and Barton has. I mean, you think of the tough layups, tough shots they've hit in the paint. They've been able to finish tonight.
2.5 minutes to go. 63-34. Barton cruising. Three-pointer on the way for Wilson. Yep. 66-34. I mean, do you expect any shot that goes up to miss?
Really, bro.
Here's what I like about Barton. They were red hot in the first half, right? 6 of 9 from the three-point line. They didn't come out jacking up a bunch of threes in the third quarter. They only took 1 in the third quarter.
Another run out and another hammer at the other end for Anderson Smith.
That way you ain't
Rebound
know
by Williams, and he's clapping to his fans. And he knows what's coming. It's 68-34, folks.
And it sounds
It is a 34-point margin. We still have 2 minutes to play in the third.
Yep.
There's a steal
Usually
by
it's just
Green,
because
then
it's
lost out
laying
of
up
bounds.
against
We're going to
the
say it's
middle
tipped out by the Warhawks.
I was about to say, I know Barton's 2A. The way they're playing tonight, there aren't a lot of teams in the state, no matter what the classification is, that would beat them.
The shooting is off the charts tonight.
I mean, they got size, they've got guards.
West, they're at 71% for the game. They're on a 17-0 run over the last 4.5 minutes.
As long as you clean it up,
I mean, it's just absolutely dominant what Barton is doing. Clinic. It is.
Yeah.
They picked a great day to have their best game of the year. What a beautiful move by Green.
Well, that thing is super light.
Spins it around the rim and gets it to go down. Everything falling. My goodness. 19-0 run. Wow.
Man, she just out there hurt.
Yeah. There's another turnover, making a 21-0 run, and Williams with the hammer.
I mean, if you want to leave here, I'm going to take you.
What are you going to do?
All right.
I was thinking, what does Coach Blocker say? I don't know what you can say.
And we get a block down here.
Oh, okay.
It's an avalanche.
I mean, Lord, when he goes to work, he
Barton,
can
that's
walk
the
down there
only
and get it.
solace for Mount Vernon. They're going to get free throws here for Noah Watson. But
He works right down the road.
absolute giant snowball coming downhill, and there's no way to get out of the way of it right now. Wes, I mean, we've called a lot of games here. I don't remember seeing
Last time I saw him,
a
I
game
was
that has gotten this out of hand this early.
Man,
well,
one day I'm going to get fit like you, bro.
We're about to have maybe
the
first game I've done, the sportsmanship rule come into effect in the fourth quarter. If you're leading by 30 points when you get to the fourth quarter, it's a continuous clock.
I'm like, that
It's 37 right now. 56
every
seconds.
now and then. But I have to work
Good.
out
Listen,
every
I'll give
day,
Mount Vernon
twice a
Nolan
day.
credit. They're still
Just to
fighting
get a
like
little,
heck, but
little bump. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, bro.
this one is it's just a matter of what the final margin is going to be. They have them doubled up right now, 72-36. Corner three is good. I mean, everything going down is too easy. Anderson Smith, he's a good shooter, 45% from three. And he made that one look like, again, never missed one. There's a pass inside, ball tipped away into the hands of Sanders, left it short. Williams comes out of there with it. In transition, alley-oop.
Well, I enjoy working the shot with you tonight, bro.
Anderson Smith with the finish. This is unbelievable. 17 for
I like the fact that
Smith, and it's a 77-36 game. There's another near steal.
Money right there.
Save, air ball, up and under. Nice pass, it turns out to be to Sanders. 2 seconds, 1 second. I would expect this to go into. They missed the full court shot or three-quarter
All
court shot.
day,
So
yeah, bro. Cause like I've been like scared to use the last of it, bro. Because I'm like, this stuff is so freaking sweet. Well, I appreciate it. Bro, I'm like, listen, we're gonna release something. Yes, like, golly, Toot it was great, please. That way you can introduce them.
Senior state government in action. The Arkansas Citizens Access Network provides convenient live streaming coverage of state board and commission meetings, as well as direct links to proceedings of the legislature and the Arkansas Supreme Court. Can't watch live? Archived events are available on demand on YouTube. Learn more at myarkansaspbs.org/Arcan.
Okay.
Everett Buick GMC provides vehicles to Arkansans and supports local organizations. Community involvement has been part of our story for generations. Proud to support the Arkansas Activities Association and Arkansas TV Sports. More at everettbgmc.com.
Big thanks to Purple Cow for providing food for our crew this week. Purple Cow is a proud sponsor of Arkansas TV Sports, located 1490 Higdon Ferry Road in Hot Springs, serving the Hot Springs community since 2010. And, you know, we're big fans of the Purple Cow with our kids growing up. The locations in Little Rock over the years, been there a lot.
Yeah.
Great food.
And when you feel like a kid and you want to go have a purple shake, and a bird, like right now would be great. It's about that time. Fourth quarter underway. Barton, they've earned some shakes. They are rolling to victory tonight. There's a turnover by Mount Granola, and it is blowout city, as Dick Vitale would say right now.
Let me give you some third quarter numbers. Barton from the floor, 13 of 15. I can't remember one of the shots was the last shot at the end of the quarter.
Yes, you're right.
He shouldn't have shot it.
You're right.
That'd have been 13 of 14. 3-pointers, 2 for 3. Did not shoot a free throw. For the game, they're shooting 73%. Oh, that just went down a little bit.
They missed a layup, Jordan Humphrey. And now we're going to run out for the Warhawks. Green couldn't get there. Layup good for Noah Watson. 77-40 now.
And Barton, they've been smart at times too, pulling it out, running a good offense in the half court.
And you can see over at the scores table, Drew Blocker's about to send in some of his reserves. There's a miss inside, back out. Williams, pump fake. I will give him credit. I mean, he can do pretty much whatever he wants, and he has not punted shots.
How smart was that?
Yeah, backed it out. He's going to run some clock. 6:37 to go.
Yeah, I'm a fan of his.
Yeah, he's very impressive. I don't know where he's headed, but he's something. Trying to get a running start, going to take a baseline, stops, spins, inside shot, up and goes. Blocked midair, and he still got it through and scores it.
And double
clutch. It's incredible. Kick out for the Warhawks in the corner.